Hey guys, so Happy New Year! It's 2019 and this is my first video of this year. I did not intend to make a self-care video every year for the past couple years, but here we go. This is the annual self-care video, kicking things off right, and these are 4 things that you can do for yourself this year. I've already been working on these for the past probably couple years now, and these are just things that have improved my life and they continue to do so, so I just wanted to share them with you guys. I should mention, every time I sit down to film a YouTube video, I feel like the girl from 8th grade. Maybe I should start ending my videos the way she did. Gucci. Anyway, first thing that you can do for yourself is let go of the idea of perfection. And again, this is something I've been working on for the past year, maybe couple years, and YouTuber Ingrid Nilsson has said that she's a perfectionist in recovery, and I can really relate to that because I tend to be the hardest on myself, and I notice other people do this as well, and it's just ridiculous. And of course, with social media, that doesn't help. We're gonna get more to that later, but I have been aiming at putting less pressure on myself, especially when it comes to work and things that I want to get done. I've been the type of person who's wanting to cram so much into my day and be so productive, but I am one human. There's only so much one person can do. I mean, it depends on your ability and like who you are. Like you might be able to get so much done in a day. You might be able to do some really difficult things in a day. You may not be able to do anything on a given day. It just depends who you are and your mindset, etc., etc., etc. But that's probably the biggest thing, is I like to pressure myself too much, and I've noticed that, so I'm just trying to, what's the phrasing? Lighten up. And just realize things don't have to be perfect. Like some things just need to get done. Perfectionist in recovery. I think that's perfect. The second thing that you can do for yourself is meditate. And if you're not already doing this, I will put some helpful resources down below. And just try it out. I started meditating in 2015, just off and on. And I started doing it more consistently in 2016, and up until now I try to do it every day. And I've just noticed a few benefits from meditating. I'm more compassionate towards myself, and I'm more compassionate towards other people. And I've also noticed that I don't tend to sit with anger for very long. Like if I'm feeling angry, like just really pissed off or upset or sad, I notice that those emotions just kind of go away quickly. I'll really feel those emotions and then they don't sit with me all day. It's not something that's like, oh, I'm gonna get angry again. Like, stay calm! Everybody calm down! I'll let myself really feel those emotions and then they just go away rather quickly. And that's cool to notice. I've also noticed when I'm lost in thought, and a cool quote that comes to mind, every time we become aware of a thought, as opposed to being lost in a thought, we experience that opening of the mind. I also have zero authority on this topic, so again, I'll put helpful resources down below so you guys can check out those. Number 3 is focus on what drives you, things that you are passionate about, things that you care about. This is what fuels me. I love writing, and I get so much out of writing, and maybe that's something that you like to do, but focus on something that you really enjoy doing and do more of that, and give yourself permission to do those things. Before, when I would write fiction, I felt guilty about it. I felt like, oh, I should be doing something more productive, but that's silly. I like to write fiction. I also like to write nonfiction. I've been doing a lot more nonfiction writing last year. It's 2019 now. But yeah, find something that you're passionate about and dive into it a little bit, because I think that really fuels a person and you enjoy life, and I tend to get a thrill out of writing and I really enjoy it. So it's something that I look forward to every day. So find something that you really enjoy and pursue it and give yourself permission to. The last thing I'm going to talk about is spending more time in real life over social media. And I've already started doing this over past year in 2018, and I've noticed my engagement just dropping, especially with Instagram, because I mean, these social apps really want you to use their apps all the time, and if you don't, your engagement tends to suffer. And I know it doesn't make sense for me to say I'm kind of backing off social media, because that is part of my job as an influencer. That word. As an influencer, I'm supposed to care about Instagram more than I do. I used to care about Instagram a lot. However, now not so much. I noticed I stopped using Facebook first. Like that was the first one that I just stopped using it. I don't care about Facebook. I've never really been much of a fan of Facebook. So I just am like, you know what? I don't need to spend time on this website. I don't care about it. Sorry. Especially with what's been happening in the news. Why use Facebook? Anyway, and then I started doing this with Instagram also. I don't really use Snapchat anymore. I apologize. Some of you guys really liked me vlogging on Snapchat, but I just cannot I can't juggle all these platforms. It's too much on my mental health. Like, I'm posting on every single website or platform or whatever, and it's just, I can't keep up with it, and I don't want to, and I don't encourage anyone to. I do love Instagram, and if I do vlog, it will be on Instagram, and I have started kind of vlogging. I'm doing a lot of air quotes, I apologize. I do notice I am starting to vlog on my YouTube channel over in the stories, which I guess is now like what Instagram does on Instagram stories, but YouTube is implementing this, which I just found out about, but I'm starting to do that. So definitely check that out. Check out me on Instagram because I do post stories. But Twitter is probably my favorite social media app to use, and I've even started taking a step back from Twitter very recently, very, very recently, and I like that. I like not checking my phone constantly. I like charging my phone at night away from my reach from my bed. Sometimes I'll set my phone to airplane mode and I'll read. My reading goal this year is to read 100 books. Also, if you aren't a part of my book club, you should definitely check it out. Down below, I am relaunching my book club. Also, when I'm in social interactions, I like to keep my phone in my bag or in my pocket and not getting it out. I also like taking a step back from social media for a whole day or even 2 days. And I call these days my no social media days. The rule is you're not allowed to check social media for the entire day. And you don't have to do this. You could do this for a few hours, you could do this for half a day, but I highly recommend it because I, for one, feel way more productive. That's maybe the first thing I notice is I am more productive, and this is just for my personal well-being. I notice that my neck and back don't feel stiff because usually when I'm checking my social media for very long, I'm like looking down and I'm kind of hunching over. It's like I'm just kind of craning over my phone, and it just, I feel that I just enjoy life more and I'm present. I like that when I'm with people, I am interacting with them face to face and we're not just staring at our phones and we're sitting next to each other. Anyway, so these are just a few things that you can do for yourself this year. These are things that I, again, have been working on for a little bit, but I've already noticed benefits from doing these things, and I think they'll add something to your life too. And if not, you know, you can just give this video a thumbs up anyway. But that's it for this one. I hope you guys like this video, and definitely leave me some video requests down below because I want to keep chugging along with some of these religion videos. I'm going to talk more about child abuse and my experience with trauma. I also want to do some light content that are just fun videos. So definitely let me know what videos you guys would like to see from me, or why do you come to my YouTube channel? If you're coming to my YouTube channel, what is it that you would like to see more of from me? That's what I want to know. And some of these videos I also like to put on my blog as well. So again, info bar down below, blog. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, Gucci.